Oftentimes, we get the wrong picture of life, but it's no fault of ours. Our lenses are usually focused on the wrong images, causing us to get that incorrect picture. The view looks pretty straightforward to us. Grow up, get a degree, find a job, start a family, grow old, and then exit life in good style. Like we get to determine the terms of our departure. Oh, I would love to book a one-way ticket to the other side for the second Thursday in December. That should give me enough time to say my goodbyes, get my house in order, and settle my affairs. But that's an incorrect picture, because we focus on the wrong image, our own sincere expectations. We see incorrectly. Sincere, but oftentimes incorrect. And so we get a rude reawakening when life rotates our viewfinder and places us in the pathway of what really is. The script is going according to plan, and then one day we get a phone call or an ambulance shows up on our front door, but it's too late. A doctor walks out of the ER and tells you the words no spouse ever prays to hear. He couldn't make it. We try all we can, but the words don't seem to add up. This is a different script. He wasn't supposed to go this way. But let's put a pause on that oh-so-wrong story and look at another one. When we hear of life insurance, we picture death and sadness and tell ourselves stories of pain. But that's not all there is to that story. There's much more beyond the despair and heartache. There's also hope. Hiding beneath the shadows, out of sight, but still in the main frame. We only have to look a little closer and see it waiting for us to find it. Like a splinter glowing in the dark, waiting for a little breath of air from our nostrils to bring it full cycle to life. And hope says to us, in the midst of our thick black clouds of despair and despondency, life will find a way to go on. And we must too. Even though what happened was only for a few seconds, we carry its effects around with us for the rest of our lives. Not because we choose to, but simply because we are alive. And so our loved ones say to us, I may not be with you, but I am with you. You may not receive the present you so eagerly want on your graduation or promotion or Valentine's Day, but I'll make sure I leave you with my presence. Death may be a part of life, but life is also a part of death. So when you can breathe no longer, your loved ones are there to breathe for you. When you can live no longer, they are there to live for you. And when you are no more, they simply are for you, but also because of you. Is this really possible? Can my heart beat on in them when it stops beating in me? Can my dreams and aspirations live on in them when I can no longer express it? Yes, it can. Only if you make the right choice. You can ensure that a present from you presents itself to them on your account in the absence of your presence. When the question is, are you ready for your exit from your family and loved ones? The answer is always no. But when we ask, do you want to take care of your family after you leave? The answer will always be yes. So maybe you have been asking the wrong questions. Because life insurance is never really about death. It's about life. The life of those who remain after your death. We never hear any middle-aged man worrying about his grave or the color of his casket. What we really hear them think about without saying is this: will my wife Lisa be able to finish paying off the mortgage? Will my children be able to go to college like I wanted? Because love doesn't end on your plate. It looks to see if the other persons were served something great too. We can't eat until they eat, not because we are not hungry, but because we care. And that's life insurance for you. We don't get it because we want to die. We get it because we don't want their dreams to die because we did. Because true love is not only about caring for people while we are alive. It's also about protecting them while we are no more. Because if it will cost us a few dollars to save them from additional heartache when we are gone, then so be it. If we are not able to join in the joys of graduation, or a new home, or college matriculation, or a new birth, or a first home because we are no more, we are full of peace knowing that we did what we could to make them happen. Dad might not be here with us to celebrate, but he is with us. Mom might not be able to see me walk down the aisle, but I'm here because of her. Because they showed that life insurance is the final act of providing security for your loved ones, now and in your absence. It's the last act in a play that reimagines the sequel long before the final curtain falls. I don't just see this as part of my life. I see my kids, my spouse, my family, and I can reimagine making their days a little more at peace. I don't have to compound their grief. I can make it lighter. Life insurance is you saying, here's a little something for your birthday. Here's for all the flowers I never got a chance to send on our anniversaries. Here's for all the memories I missed. Let this be a sign of my remembrance of you every waking morning. I wish to God that I was with you in person, but I'm not. So I want to be with you in your thoughts. And if you ever doubted my life, let this be a sign that I thought about you in death.